right, are we on? Okay. All right. Wow. All right, so if you guys don't follow my social media, apparently there was a video that came out on YouTube last night, and I was in the video, and it was of me and a bunch of other people selling sneakers. But in the comment section is where the magic happens. The comment section, people were shredding me. They was roasting me, talking all this smack about, oh, that's what happens when you don't research your sneakers. You don't know what you had and you let them go. You got robbed. They finessed you. You shouldn't be able to buy sneakers anymore. We all know that that's what the interwebs is for. People who want to just talk behind the screen. I get it. I'm not responding to the negative comments. The negative comments have prompted me to want to make a video, but this video's intention is to reach out to the rest of the sneaker world to let all y'all know that there are still some people with good intentions like myself who are just in it to help others out. So let me tell you what happened. What had happened was, let me start off by saying this first off. Your grail is not my grail, okay? With that said, the shoes in question is a pair of Chicago 1s from 1994. In great condition, aside from some paint splatters, because the original owner, it was worn, it was beat, but it was in great shape. But he painted his garage and there was some paint splatters caked on. I mean, dude. Anyway, so those are the shoes, right? Along with two other miscellaneous pairs that I got rid of. So what happened with my buddy, he goes, hey, Colin, my coworker got some old school Jordans. Come check them out. Cool. So I go down there. I look at them. After I verify that they're legit, I realize they're not 85s, they're 94s. I'm like, cool. So these are 94s. Basically, the original owner's like, brother, these just sitting in my garage. If you can find somebody that'll appreciate them more, go for it. So I was like, all right, cool. I wear a size 12. The shoes were a size 11. So immediately I'm like, I'm out. All right, I can't get them. If there was a 12, I would have kept them. So I was like, cool. Let me see what I can do. So I run on my phone. I'm texting, messaging. I'm trying to reach out to all these other people. Just, hey, are you a size 11? All the people that did say, yeah, I'm a size 11, or who were interested, they responded. But I couldn't get them to take the deal. Nope. A lot of people say, oh, it's the holiday season. I got to buy gifts. The timing's not right. Or I don't have the cash. And then there was a small population that says, oh, I don't know, man. Like, they were still kind of iffy. Because I didn't have no box, right? The guy didn't have no box. So I was all right, cool. So I go back and say, you know what? Nobody took me up on the offer. So he says, you know what? They're just going to sit in my garage. How about you give me X amount of money and they're yours? I'm like, yo, you serious? And he's like, yeah, just take them off my hands. I know you're a shoe guy. You're going to either appreciate them yourself or you're going to find somebody that's going to appreciate them. So the whole request of the original owner was to make sure that those shoes would be appreciated by somebody. That's all. All right. He wasn't trying to make no big dollars off of them or nothing like that. Now, mind you, when I found out about these shoes, I'm telling all my friends and my family, I'm like, yo, check these out. I showed them the eBay page. Look, dude, these things are going for like $1,000. And everybody's like, what? Those ugly beat up things? I said, yeah. So it's not like I didn't know. But like I said, my intention was to fulfill the request of the original owner, connect them to somebody who's going to appreciate them. So I'm holding on to these shoes. All right, so I don't know what to do with them. Nobody wants them yet. I'm thinking a small part of it, you know what? If worst comes to worst, I'll just keep them. And then I get this bright idea. I'm like, yo, on Thanksgiving, I'm talking to my family. I'm like, hey, to my girlfriend, Small Business Saturday is coming up. And I got an idea. So I pitched the idea. She's like, yo, that's smart. Do that. That's a good thing to do. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that. So my thing was, I'm going to take these shoes over to the local sneaker store in Seattle. And I'm going to sell them to them. And I already had a price in mind. If you watch their video, you hear the price. Most people are like, what the hell? You really asking that? Yeah. I really purposely asked for a low number because, again, two things. My two biggest intentions behind this deal was, number one, get them to somebody that can appreciate those shoes. And number two, when I get them to Sneak City, give them to them at a low rate so that they can turn it for a big profit. Why? Small Business Saturday, COVID season, a lot of small businesses are struggling. I want to do my part somehow. And that was one of the best ways. I'm a sneaker guy. Let me try to help out the sneaker community out that way. So that was my intention. People are saying, oh, you just justifying your loss. I'm like, no, that was my intentions from the beginning. I didn't publicize that because I wasn't trying to take credit for it or nothing. And I'm not trying to take credit for it now. I'm trying to let people know that there are people out there who's willing to hook others up and not just make a quick dollar off of y'all. All right. So anyway, so I sell them. In fact, how's this? When we negotiating the price, she tosses out the final price, and when I say, yeah, okay, I swear to God, her eyes light up. She's like, oh, like almost as if to say, whoa, he said yeah, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, take them. So I know. You mean at that moment, I know she was appreciative of the fact that she got them for a steal, right? Now she takes them, she lists them on her website, pretty much doubles up. So she doubles up, on profit. And it was sold this morning. So she listed it last night. It was sold this morning. All right? We're good. I feel like I did a great thing. Then I jump on the video and I read the comments. And I'm like, wow. Brutality, savage. Like, I guess my girlfriend asked me, she goes, do you feel a certain type of way because you sold them cheap and now she flipped them for double? And I said, no, that's what they do. That's good. The issue I had was my intention was to do something good. And I'm getting shredded in the comments for doing that. Again, that's what the interwebs is for. That's what they do, right? Now, mind you, I had 2 other pairs of shoes that were they're not heat, but they're unique. But they were sitting in one of these, they were taking up space in my containers for years. I bought them, I was into them, and eventually, before I got a chance to wear them, I wasn't feeling them no more. And because I moved from Hawaii to out here, I got rid of a lot of the boxes. In fact, all of the boxes, because I moved. I moved them in the containers. So anyway, so I couldn't sell them on StockX. There's no demand for them on GOAT. So I'm like, you know what? I know what. I'm gonna just take all 3 of these and give them to Sneak City. So a lot of y'all are talking about, oh man, you gave up 3 shoes for that low price? You dumb, you stupid. My perspective is, thank you for taking these off my hands. Those 2 miscellaneous shoes, gone, finally. Thank you. Those Chicago ones, I hope you find somebody that can appreciate them. So in my eyes, mission accomplished. I'm good, I'm happy. And then the comments come up and, like I said, you can't please everybody. I've been doing this for a long time, guys. I've been into shoes for a long time. Before I started my YouTube. I was into it before there was a StockX. Before they had raffles. When you had to camp in line, I was way back then. You know what I mean? I was into sneakers when you could walk in 2 days later and they still have what you're looking for. So it's not like this is my first time going around. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm also not trying. Like I said, I'm not trying to make a quick buck. When I resell my sneakers, I resold a lot, but I'm not your reseller per se. I look and I give deals. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, the Obsidian ones. They're probably going for $300-$400. I don't know, 300 at the low end, $300. I sold them for like retail plus shipping because a guy really wanted them, and he missed out. And I found, oh, I got an extra pair. He said, what? I said, just give me retail plus the shipping. Boom. His eyes lit up. He said, really? That's the reaction I'm going for. That's the kind of people I want to help. I sold I had some Bred 11s in 2012. I had a second pair. Now I didn't sell it for retail. But the guy I wasn't going to sell him, but the guy says, hey man, I really want him. I said, I tell you what, give me X amount. He's like, really? I said, yeah, I mean, you really want them, so here you go. I want to help you out, bro. And he's like, cool. So I give him the shoes for that small price. And I also, here man, here's a $20 gift card for Foot Locker. Spend it on yourself, buy gifts, whatever. Because again, these came out holiday season of 2012, just before Christmas. I made this transaction shortly after, and he ended up using the gift card for gifts. So I'm not trying to be Santa Claus or nothing like that. I'm not trying to give away my sneakers, but I'm also understanding and empathetic to what it's like to want a shoe so bad and miss out because of bots, because of resellers, because stock is whatever it is. I understand where you guys are coming from. So I try my best to give deals within reason. I'm not in it to make money. I'm not trying to bust my balls trying to hunt down a whole bunch of shoes just so I can flip them on a quick come. I'm not like that. I got a good job. I got a great income. I'm at that stage of my life where I want to enjoy life, get whatever I can, and just smooth sailing. It's cool. I'm not trying to bust my ball. I'm not trying to hustle or whatever it is. I'm not trying to grind or make that paper, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I don't need a side hustle. I got a great job. I love it. You know what I mean? Take care of my family. My job is to make sure they're happy. That's all it is. So I'm not trying to do all this extra shit. So, I'm gonna just leave it with that because again, like I said, I got this shirt for a reason. The whole thing about the whole theme of what I'm trying to do is live the aloha spirit. I'm from Hawaii. You know what I mean? It's all about passing on the aloha spirit. That's all it is. And I haven't realized it until I moved out here that I've been living it. It just took me some time to actually label it and say this is the aloha spirit. I'm trying to help the next guy out. You know what I mean? And you never hear about this kind of stuff because I don't go out and post it on my Instagram or anything like that because I'm not trying to take credit for it. But with this video, it's not taking credit. I'm trying to let people know, hey man, don't get down on yourself. There are people that's willing to help you out. That's all it is. So again, I want to send a shout out to Sneak City, Tia, and I want to say Anastasia. Thank you for taking my money, I guess. I mean, taking my shoes. But yeah, I'll probably do business with them again. If I can't find any other takers, then I'll go out to their shop. I want to send another shout out to my man Mike, the Camp Out. Because in the video that I'm talking about, I was wearing his hoodie. And some of the comments were inadvertently being directed because of his hoodie. Like say, oh, because of the camp out. And just some negative shit that people say, right? And what I didn't want to do was I didn't want the negative comments cast upon me to be inadvertently connected to Mike. Because I know Mike. Mike's a good guy. I've been knowing him for a couple of years now. And we talk, we follow each other, and we keep in touch. And he understands, he gets me. He understands where I'm coming from. And, we're the type, that's your shoes. You do what you want with them. You know what I mean? If you need advice, you can ask me advice. If you don't want it, you don't need it. Yeah. And so that's the whole reason behind my bringing up the camp out is because, again, good brother, man. He's good out there. He's actually helped me a lot in past too. So, like I said, I wanted to clear the air for that. In fact, I think he's got some merch. I'll try to put his website in the description below. He's got some merch. I think he's got some stuff out. Hoodies, sweatpants, t-shirts and stuff. Good quality stuff. I mean, so, for what it's worth, go check it out. See if there's any stock left. But with that said, I think I'm just rambling now. But I just wanted to get that out there. So hopefully you guys have a takeaway from this video. And like I said, time and time again, there are people with good intentions, such as myself, who want to help the next sneakerhead out. You are going to have a bunch of people that got negative things to say. You can't control that. All I can control is how I react to it. And this is my reaction. I'm gonna make a video to help the rest of the guys out. Not the negative people can stay on that side. Everybody else who's positive and empathetic and just into sneakers for the love of sneakers, I'm gonna help y'all out by saying this much on the video. So if ever I come across any other sneakers that I want to get rid of, sell, or whatever, I do post them on my stories. I usually text my friends first, see who wants them first, and then I'll reach out to a bigger audience. If this circle says no, then I'll move out to the next circle. If that says no, then I put it out on public forums and stuff like that. So just, for what it's worth, keep an eye out. So with that said, go ahead and like, dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe if you haven't already because of what was said. Oh, leave a comment, leave a negative comment if you want, whatever. Thanks for watching.